second try at this. I'm getting tired of it. This is April 28, 2025. Here are the babies this week. You can see how much they've grown. On the top right is going to be a Rubino. In the top left, possibly a normal. That second one down from the top left is going to be a Rosie. I don't know what the little tiny one at the bottom of the left is going to be, and I'm not sure which is the oldest. The one here at the lower right, the bottom right, that could be a normal too, because I don't see any pink feathers coming out. A normal or a cream, maybe. What happened is everybody's quiet and they're all very scared, including these babies, because when I had the nest box off the cage to clean it, the male flew out of the opening of the cage where the nest box hangs. So he was flying all over the room, and everybody got terrified and were throwing themselves all over the cages. So there he is. He's back in and acting. She never came out of she's still scared. They're all frozen now. They're still scared, and I haven't shown these babies in this box. At this point, I've only shown the one because I don't know how to pause the videos. I don't really waste my time, but there's 5 up there that are just a little bit ahead of the ones I show you, ahead in development. And there's also 2 pink eye in there. They'll probably be Rubinos also. Down here, the female is still sitting. I've taken 2 eggs away from her. She had 6 eggs and none of them were fertile, but she's still sitting. So now we go over here, and if I can get him where he's not silhouetted, there's a Rosie and the Rubinos in the nest box, and she's got 3 pink eyes. The third one hatched today on the 28th. There's 1 egg left, so if it didn't die in the shell, it would hatch on the 30th. And she's taking care of those. These down here, they had infertile eggs, and she got off them on her own. I didn't have to remove them. So I'm just waiting to see what they do at this point. She's not going back in the nest box or anything, which is fine. If the eggs weren't fertile. So I don't know if these 2 are mating. He does feed her. So then we go, everybody's scared now. Unfortunately, everybody's frozen. They'll calm down. It'll take them a little bit. Here's the top cage of the ham feds, and they're all doing well. And there's a feather in the water dish I see too in this one, because were throwing themselves all over the cage. So I don't know if anybody banged their wings up or not. They look okay. What I have to do is just leave them alone to calm down. Okay, up here, she's sitting. She did not come out, though she doesn't when anything scary happens, which is good. She's the hen that gave me the only one who gave me babies last year, but this is a different male with her. So I don't know if they mated or not, but she's in sitting on eggs. I don't know if they're fertile or not. Here's the ham feds, which see they're scared. So they're not coming to the front of the cage and wanting me to handle them right now, because that was scary that one of their own was flying loose in the room. That's the way these birds are. And then these 2 have been mating. She was in the nest box. She came out with the commotion, but she doesn't have any eggs yet. But she's in there, she's working the nest box, and they have mated. So I'm hoping that they will also have babies. So at this time, I have 13 babies out of 3 pair, which is 3 pair going this year is fine with me. That's better than last year. So now my problem is, since I cut down cages, because I wanted to cut down birds, I had taken down cages, got rid of some cages I did not expect these babies, all these babies. I have to set up another cage in this room just to hold new babies. I do have a really big one outside. It's the same length as this one, not as deep and not as tall, but I've got to make a stand to put it on. It'll have to sit probably in front of the stacking cage, and then I'll end up, probably if I put it on casters, I can put it in front of this cage, except when I'm doing the maintenance, I can push it into the middle of the floor and take care of these birds and then push it back. I don't really want to put new babies in with these birds. When a lot of times the new babies with older established birds that have been together for years don't, there's a pecking order. So a lot of times the babies can be bullied. Not always, but sometimes. You got to anticipate that. This is the end of this video for today. Catch you on the next one.